Hey everybody, um, doing my 2 week post-op update. It's a couple days over. I wanted to wait until Friday when I had my 2 week post-op appointment with the surgeon, so that in case I learned anything there that I wanted to share with you guys, I could. So I waited a little bit, and then the weekend happened. Um, I have just a few minutes before we're gonna run out and take the kids to the park for a little while. Um, but wanted to just tell you guys kind of what's going on. So my top weight was 234. After the 10-day pre-op diet, I was 224, and at 2 weeks post-op at the doctor's appointment on Friday, I was 213. So altogether, that's a weight loss of 21 pounds. Um, I'm very happy with that. That's very, very good. I can already notice that it's a little bit easier to maneuver and do some things, so that's great. My clothes, I haven't changed sizes, even with 21 pounds. My clothes are still the same. Um, Maybe they're a little bit more comfortable because honestly, I probably should have gone up another size in my clothes, and I just refused to buy more. So things were very, very tight, and now they're comfortable. So, but I haven't dropped the size yet. My top pant size, I don't know if I ever did that, was 24, 22s um, at like a normal store that had plus size. Now, when I went to Lane Bryant, it was 18s that were my size. Um, and again, I'm 5'2", so an 18, 20, or 24 does not look the same um, on someone who's 5'2" versus someone who's like 5'7". It's a big difference. Um, as far as kind of, well, I think I told you guys that I was cheating with what my surgeon and nutritionalist plan was. They basically had me. I wouldn't have started regular foods until week 6. And again, I'm only on week 2. Or I am 2 weeks. I'm working on 3 weeks. Um, they wouldn't have had me on regular foods until then. In fact, the first 3 weeks were all liquids. I said last video I wasn't able to get the protein in. I was worried about that. So I did start experimenting with food. How I did it was obviously I was having soups. Then I wasn't straining my soups when I would puree them. Um, then I had mashed potatoes. Um, and as things were okay, I moved on. Then I had eggs, and I ultimately had chicken, which now we're talking a very small piece of chicken cut up very, very thinly, and then of course I chew it until it's, liquid in my mouth, and then I swallow it. And with that, I have had no problems. I was honest with the nutritionalist and the doctor when I went in about what I've been eating, why I've been eating it. I wasn't exactly sure how they would respond. Um, of course, they said, well, it's kind of early to be doing that, but if you're doing okay, um, they want me to keep trying the protein shakes. I have tried again since. It wasn't as bad. I can't finish a whole shake though, because it takes me a while. I get too full feeling, and then the shake that's left kind of skeeves me out after a while. So I'm not finishing a shake, but I'm back to trying that, so that's positive. Um, they let me return those drinks that I showed you guys last video. They let me return them, so that was awesome. Because I took them in and just said, here, do you want to give these to somebody? Honestly, because there was no point for it to sit in my house. I wasn't going to drink them. It just wasn't going to happen. Um, so that was nice of them. Uh, so I have been eating those foods. Um, and for me, it's been okay. I'm not advocating that. You should always follow your doctor's orders. Thank God I was okay. I haven't had any problems with my bowels or anything. And basically, they gave me the okay at the appointment to move on to soft foods, which is week 5. You're not even allowed to have eggs until week 5. So they okayed for me to move on to that, and they gave me information regarding that. So since I've been able to actually eat food, it's been better psychologically. Um, Sometimes, of course, it still bothers me that I can't eat what other people can eat, but just the relief. Food is so social for most of us, for me included, and it bothered me not to be able to have a bite of this or a bite of that when other people were eating. Even if they can have a whole plate, at least I could have a bite. I felt part of it. Um, so I'm feeling better as a result of that. We'll see how it goes from here. Uh, it's a lot easier now to get liquids in. I have always been a big drinker. Like, not drinking, alcohol, but a big drinker of fluids. Like, before I told you guys that I drank like 1 or 2 liters of soda a day. Um, Now, of course, it's unsweetened tea. That's my main thing that I love to drink, which the doctor said is great. It's got nothing in it. So, um, it bothered me in the beginning when I had to take these tiny little sips, and I can still feel the liquid. I don't know if this is common for other people, but I can feel the liquid go down. It's kind of a little uncomfortable a little bit sometimes. Um, but I can drink more normally now, which is a big deal to me. It's all about feeling normal and getting back to feeling, a new normal, but normal. And I'm getting there, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I have my wisdom tooth keeps trying to come up. Oh my God. It's been such bad timing. Um, because it feels kind of like the one tooth is like pushed upward from it. And I have to, as you all know, we have to chew, 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 chew until we're like going nuts with the food, and it hurts to chew. So I've been having a little bit of a hard time with that. I should go to the dentist, but it's crunch time in my life again. Here we go. Classes are starting, have already started. The one class I go to Tuesday, the other one started on the 31st. My kids have all started school. So it's just, it's one thing after another, and I don't have time for that. And honestly, I don't want to go in and then tell me they need to remove it and have to go through all of that. I feel like I need to recover from this first. As far as any pain or discomfort for me, being over 2 weeks out, it's my incisions are still sore, and it's sore to lean over. When I bend over to pick things up, strap my sandals, um, like that, it's uncomfortable and it hurts a little bit. Um, Other than that, I just have to take it slower. I walk slower. I do things slower, but feeling a lot better. I can kind of sleep like on my side now. I can kind of sleep almost on my stomach a little bit. So all of those are positive things. I guess I'm feeling a lot better than I did last week, and I just hope that every week I feel a little bit better and a little more adjusted to my new life. I don't see the doctor or surgeon again until um, 6 weeks post-op, so that's in 4 weeks I go back to see them again. Um, so I guess that's pretty much it for the update. Trying to get my head screwed back on straight for school and everything, which is really hard. And, I really wanted to take this semester off and focus on myself. I talked to my husband about doing that, and he said we just couldn't do that. So I'm trying to push through. um, so okay. Anyway, I hope everybody else is doing good, and I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. And I wish you all the best. See ya.